You wake up, coffee in hand. You scroll the news, answer messages, glance out the window. Everything around you seems real, but is it? Most of what we perceive doesn't come directly from the world. It's a projection of ideas streaming through our mind. What if we're just playing with pictures? What if, without realizing it, you're not actually awake, just dreaming with your eyes open? The materialist sticks to what they already know, what their senses and experience have confirmed. But here's the trap. The mind of the materialist initially trusts perception as it appears, as if reality is just what's shown on the screen. The result? A world experienced like a slideshow, disjointed, unquestioned, unconnected. This is what Steiner calls the dream state of perceiving. You react to images and sounds, but don't see through them. You believe you're awake because your eyes are open. But inwardly, your mind is drifting in a stream of mental pictures. From the inside, this feels like you know what's real, but you're living in the surface, not the underlying truth. It's unfree because you're not discerning meaning. You're just receiving appearances. Freedom begins when you awaken, not physically, but cognitively. The awakened state of thinking means looking through the flickering screen of perception and asking, what's really happening? What connects these events? A news story, a comment, an opinion. What's the conceptual thread beneath them? What is the narrative that's being promoted? The moment you begin to ask, not just what appears, but what it means. In this moment, you awaken from the dream. You stop being pulled and manipulated by pictures and start thinking in concepts. This step trains the power of accurate conception. It's the ability to recognize the underlying structure of what you perceive. Imagine someone watching clouds and saying, "That one looks like a dog." Now imagine someone who understands how clouds form. The first lives in images. The second grasps reality. Accurate conception means stepping beyond the surface and forming thoughts that match what's actually happening. Accurate conception grasps the concepts, the underlying rules and laws determining events. Notice how often you live in surface impressions. He didn't reply, he must be mad. She's smiling, so she agrees. This seems too complex, probably wrong. In each case, a thought gets projected onto the perception, coloring it, not based on insight, but on habit or assumption. Stop and ask, what concepts explain and connect these events? Think of a moment that happened today. Did you actively think or just passively perceive? This is step 5.1 in the practice of freedom. You've taken a vital step, from floating in perceptions to standing on solid thinking. This is about not getting lost in our own illusions. In the next video, we'll explore authentic ideation and take a deeper look at ideas formed through sense impressions. Remember, perception is the doorway. Thinking is the light that lets you see through the illusion.